Hello, everyone. Welcome. How is everyone doing? We are going to play with the jelly plate today. We are on the Atelier Artisan Raid Train and hosted by Daydreamer Debbie. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do with this, and we have 30 minutes. Yo, Tiny, how are you, babe? We have about 30 minutes today in this train. And I just wanted to be able to show you some of the things that you can do. Are you still packing orders? Are you done, babe? I'm still packing orders. I'm just saying. Um, that part of it, ma'am. Whew. I know, right? It's like a whole situation. So, one of the things that I like to do with the gel plate is to play with botanicals because I'm an herbalist. I love the plants. And you get these amazing patterns from the actual plants. I think I'm going to move the camera up a smidge. Let's not spill your coffee, Tam, because that would be, well, we'd have coffee stained immediately, right? There we go. Getting it. I had this all set up for something different, so here we are. Welcome in, everyone. Hello. Hi, Mary. Hi, Bev. How are you? J and Y, Joe, Bean, Tom, Shades Art. Tom, what do you do? I'm rating you. You are new to me. Wicked Flux, Flip the Switch, Elise, Nicole, Linda, and all the rest of you. Thank you. I'm doing well. I'm a little frazzled. I normally, Melinda, hello, love. Thank you so very much for the raid. And thank you, Debbie, for hosting this. Hi, everybody. Here we are. Tam is not together. Welcome to the Atelier Artisan Demo Raid Train, hosted every month by our wonderful daydreamer, Debbie. Debbie, thank you so much for doing this. It is always a pleasure to be a part of this and be able to share what I do on the jelly plate, because that's what I always do. I was just saying I'm a little frazzled because I'm used to being on at 3:00 my time, and I changed it this month, and my brain said I had another hour to get ready, and I do not. So we're going to fly by the seat of our pants today. Partied and math too late. Oh my gosh, man, that was a lot. That was a lot yesterday. So, hi, if you're new to me, I'm Tam. I've been doing art in some form or another my whole entire life. I have been doing paper crafting and beadwork for 40 years, and I have been teaching for over 30 years professionally. So I'm a nurse by trade, but I have kind of taken a hiatus from that to come play on Whatnot. So I've been on here for about 3 years. There's so many changes, yes. So welcome to all of you. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a quick 30-minute demo on jelly printing. It's a whole thing. It is fun. It is awesome. And it's one of those situations that you can either love or hate it. These are some of the prints that I've made with botanicals out of my garden. And this was a black and white series that we did, and I'm working on a black and white journal. So I have specifically made these for that journal. This is just using acrylic paint, and I love these. These are the more browns, grungies, and the greens. And we may end up there today, we may not, but I wanted to give you an idea of where we're going. We'll see what we can get done in 30 minutes, because half the time, an hour, I get distracted and don't get much done. So excuse me, a little bit about the jelly plate. Jelly Arts is the one that we're using. You can also use a gel press plate. I will say, Bev, thank you. If you are, hi Patty, good afternoon. I will say that if you are looking to buy one, please do not buy the Speedball one. It is not designed for acrylic paints. It is designed for printmaking ink. Of course, I'm gonna like get my voice crazy. Good afternoon. So do not buy the one that you can purchase at Michael's. It is not designed for this. It is designed for printmaking with printmaking inks only. So there's that, just straight up off the thing. What a gel plate looks like, and mine is horrifically dirty right now. It is flexible, and it is literally gel. Okay. It has these plastics on the back and on the front when you get it, and you want to keep those. I've already pulled the top one off so we can kind of get started. I leave the bottom one on to give it a little bit of sturdiness because otherwise it's going to be all floppy everywhere, and I don't want that. You can use all types of mediums on this. You can use, thanks Ames, you can use acrylic paints, you can use watercolor, alcohol inks, markers, pastels. Pretty much the sky's the limit. You want to avoid using metal on it. Dana, hi love. Um, you do not want to use metal on this because if you gouge this, it doesn't heal. It's not like a self-healing mat. It'll take, I mean, obviously, look at mine. It's all grungy and dirty. It will take a lot, but if you make a hole, if you gouge it, it's going to be there forever. Okay. It's not going to go away. So what I'm going to start off with, just so you can get a basic idea, we're going to start off with the basic black and white, and I want to show you, and it depends. The best priced ones that I have found are on Amazon. You all made it. I'm just using basic acrylic paint. You can use the cheaper versions of it. I would not suggest Dollar Tree. I would absolutely not suggest Dollar Tree paints. I actually bought some so we could test it out, and they suck horribly. So we're gonna get you one. I've got a whole plan for you. We are playing in paint, and we are making gel prints. I'm starting out with some acrylic paint. I've only got 30 minutes in this raid train. So I do these demos every month for this raid train. It is the Atelier brayer. I'm just spreading out a thin layer of paint. You can use anything on here to make patterns, and if I could focus for 2 seconds, I can show you that. I've brayered out a thin layer. This, for the sake of the demo, this is just some carpet backing that I got at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to lay it down. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love, 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 love grid paper. Like, it's my go-to. This is plain cheap copy paper. I'm going to lay it down, and I'm just pressing on this. I'm holding it with my left hand so it doesn't move. I just want to pick up some of that paint, but my thing is that I want to get this pattern on my plate so I have that grid. I've pulled up some of the paint, but I left that pattern, and that's important for what we're getting ready to do. You want to let this dry between layers. I make everything look easy because I've been doing it for 40 years, darling. I've been doing this almost as long as you've been alive, sugar. Crazy. Jelly printing. Gel prints or gel printing is what we're rolling with. Um, we are going to go to my favorite color in the world, Payne's Gray. Um, Anytime I'm working on a plate or any art, I rarely do I create any bit of art that does not have Payne's Gray in it. I'm putting a second color down. It's kind of blending because I didn't let that white dry. And for those of you that work with a gel plate, you know, see, you can see those patterns through that, right? You know that I'm kind of conditioning this because I haven't touched it in weeks because I've been busy girl. And so this has old dried peen on it. And I'm doing what I call waking up my plate. It's a whole thing. Who doesn't need some pretty flowers in their life, right? Let's throw some pretty flowers down. This is just a 12 by 12 stencil. I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to grab a piece of crowd, probably not with the raid train. I don't care. You do whatever you want to do, babe. We're going to pull this. Oh, you can do, you tell me what you want to do, sweetheart. I don't know how to do that, and I've got like 20 minutes, so. Stop. I haven't had that much coffee today, ma'am. So I'm pressing this down. So see what I'm doing is I'm pulling the ink outside of these lines because I want this floral, don't tip me. We're going to run a gibby. Dana's being silly. Temporary listing. Oh no, we're going to just do this. We're going to do one of my gel prints because I can. Oh, for fudge sakes. Dana, ma'am, why you do this to me? Time out, guys. Dana's being a pain in my ass. Love you guys. You're going to get one of the prints I make today. I'm preemptively putting a bunch in there because I know her. There we go. Dana is sponsoring a giveaway, and it's going to be for one of my gel prints, and we're just going to keep running them, so you keep reminding me and I'll do it. Okay, we're pulling this up and see how it's pulled through there. But when you pull this through, this is what we have left, and this is where the art starts happening. Because what it does is it creates a background. It creates some place for you to, I mean, these are like pages for your journals, right? When we make our own journals, we always take copy paper, we make pages, but what happens if they're pre-done? And you can decorate them to match whatever the theme of your art is, right? It's a whole thing. I'm going to go with like a crazy green. And the reason I'm doing this is because I want you to see the difference, right? I will if it comes out, for God's sake. This is like a crazy chartreuse, and I don't normally do this, but I want you to see the difference here. This difference is this bright green, and what this is going to do is going to wake up the paint underneath, and it is going to allow me to pull this, and you're going to see all of those layers, okay? So I'm just taking another plain piece, laying it down. I'm burnishing it with my hand, and I'm grabbing all of that paint that I've wet. And when you go to pull a print, there's one thing you can feel it getting cold. I don't know how to explain it other than you will feel the temperature difference. I'm pulling some of this paint in. It doesn't matter. This is going to be the back of the page. I just kind of want everything. It's finger paint. I'm happy when I have paint on my hands, guys. I need this in my life. Everything is done. You can leave this to dry. If you've lost your motivation, come play with us, please. I like to do demos and class. See how that did? So here you can see all my layers. You can still see the white with my grid. You can see the green with the flowers, and then you can see the outline, all of this. Yeah, get in that Givey. It is for one of the gel prints that we're doing today, okay? Actually, it's probably, I don't know, we'll find one. I also pulled some of the paint that was around here from prior, but this is what you get. You can actually do clean, pristine, pretty pictures, right? Thank you, Patty. It's all day long. I have much longer demos on this on my YouTube channel. It is Tam's Creative Journey, all one word. If you go to any of my demos from Atelier Raid Train that I have multicast over to my YouTube channel, with one exception, they're all gel prints. It's kind of been one of those things that I do it for Debbie's train because it's fun. It's what I do. We're just going to do another stencil here. We're going to take this piece of paper that I've been wiping excess ink off, and I'm just going to pull some ink. Debbie, thank you. I know I did jewelry one month and everybody was like, wait, what? Why are we not in the art room? Why are we in the bead room? So I made it to where I do gel prints for Debbie's train every month and just stopped messing with it, right? Because that's the whole thing. I'm going to pull the excess, hop in that giveaway. You all give everybody, all sellers in here right now, I want you to put your information in chat so everybody can follow each other. It is very important to me that as handmade people, we follow and support each other and do what we can. Look at the polka dots. Oh, I love it. But I've left this to play with, right? You're on the junk journal battle? I did not know that. I love circles. I'm kind of liking this green and blue. Y'all are right. I need some brightness in my life. The whole thing. So we're going to put this out. I should have got more green. Hazy Ames. Amy, congratulations. You're going to get a gel print. We're going to do another one. There's another one. I'm just going to send a whole bunch of these. I'm feeling the love of yesterday in the D-Stash train that Dana and I did. And I am telling you, it is awesome sauce. Flowers and polka dots. How can you go wrong, right? I'm done trying to explain this because my brain is too bingy today. If you need to know how to do this and you have never done it before and you need basics and you are not getting your questions answered on my 5 bazillion videos over on YouTube, send me a message and I will schedule a class on jelly printing and I will go for hours. I do all kinds of demos in my art room on Friday nights. This Friday we are working with alcohol inks. And you need a jelly thing and you need a brayer. And I will, look at that. So we're going to let that dry. It's important that you let these dry between layers. What you're not seeing on the back end is I'm from Arizona. It's the desert and it is dry here. So this paint is already dry. If you are in a wet environment, you need to give this a little time to dry before you put your next layer of paint, okay? Giveaways running for another gel print. There are 11 of you in there. Come on. You don't want a gel print? I will send it to you. We're gonna play. You can't spell, I can't think, so we're good to go today, love. Yes, we're gonna do a demo. I usually do it late at night, um, after I've done all the family things for the day and had dinner. So if you can afford it, get the absolutely get the 9x12 plate if you can afford it, because the 8x10, that's got paint on it. We're gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I got all the goodies in my shop. Always have all the goodies in my shop. Um, if you're doing pages for a journal, okay, we're just going to talk about this. If you do the 8x10, your papers are 8.5x11, so you're going to have a white border. For me, that is annoying, and I don't like cutting those white borders off. I like having a full page. That is why I got the 9x12, because then I can put my whole page down and my whole page is covered with paint. I don't have to worry about edges. I don't have to worry about cutting it off or filling it in and all the things. There are some tips and tricks to being able to use the 8x10, and I would be happy to show you all that on another day when we're not rushed and have 10 minutes to go. Yeah, the 9x12 is just the best way to go, because see how this has this edge? I have paint all the way to the edges here, and that's important to me. I'm putting another piece of paper down, kind of a cleanup page, so I can pull those edges so I don't get it everywhere on my hands and elsewhere. And it kind of eliminates. I also use tissue paper for this, but for right now, for the sake of what we're doing, we're going to do this. And I may pull some up on the back, just everything matches. It's awesome. We got everything picked up. We're going to grab this edge, okay? Off we go. Gonna love this one. And you just slowly pull it back. And this is what we just created. Guys, these are frameable. Now, if I were going to do this for, like, say, an art project, a mixed media project, I could make a card out of this. I could stamp a saying on it in black, and it's done. So good. Yes, I know, I love this so much. I could actually, I decorate tags with these. If you get a shipment from me, a plain white envelope shipment, you very often will get decorated and fun envelopes, because when I'm cleaning up after a class, I throw my envelopes on my gel plate and you get fun printed envelopes. I also did a class on how to make envelopes out of your gel prints. So these are things that I love to teach. I love sharing it. I'm going to go with some browns. That winner's going Daydreamer Debbie. That is alignment in itself. Everybody, if you have not already, please give Daydreamer Debbie a follow. She's an amazing artist. She runs this train every month. She's been doing it. She took some time off, but for the most part, she's been doing this for like 3 years now and supporting the handmade community. It is the Atelier Artisan Demo Raid Train every month. It is the third Thursday of every month. And you have a whole day, a whole day, my friends, of creative people doing their thing. And you can learn a new craft. You can meet new friends. You can do all the things. Another thing that I really like to use is this. It is actually medical exam paper. The nurse brain kicks in, and this stuff is designed to not tear because it's under your butt when you're on the exam table. And so I got some rolls of it, and use it to pull up paint, and it pulls so well, and it doesn't rip. 24 people in the train. Look, it doesn't rip. It comes up, and you have your own tissue paper for your journals, for your tags, for anything that you're decorating. It's amazing. Now we have this background. So what goes better with brown? Green, 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 green. We have 6 minutes. I'm letting it dry a little bit. Remember, we have to dry between layers so we don't lose all these pretty little circles. It's a whole situation, you guys. I'm telling you. This is another very favorite paint of mine, the green gray. I love it so much. It's like fiber, and it looks really good with the burnt siennas. That was probably too much paint, but we will roll with it. That was actually a burnt umber, not burnt sienna, but you get the idea. We're going to roll this out. What do we put on here? So you all know my logo is a yin yang. It's balance. It's all the things. So what better way than throwing one down, right? Let's throw down. We're going to throw down. We're going to throw down. We're going to grab a plain piece of paper, and we're going to pull up this. And then we're going to take this that we already put brown on, and we'll put it over, and we're just going to use that so I don't get paint all over. I'm just using it as a barrier so I can go all the way to the edges. Pulling. It is such an awesome stencil. I want to get into all these grooves, so I'm using my fingers to get in the grooves. I don't know how much of them I'm going to get, but I'm going to get as much as possible because I want this, you know? I want all of this goodness on my paper. I can hold this and I can pull this up and go, oh yeah, juicy. It's so good, you guys. So good. All right, we're going to pull this up. We're going to let this dry a little bit. We're going to set this back here. We're going to go rogue, my friends. Go rogue. Where the heck did the black go? I have 5,000 tons of paint up here. We're going to do it rogue. We're going to do black. We're going to make this pop. Pop. Now, one of the biggest mistakes with this is using too much paint. I'm just going to be honest. If you use too much paint, it's not going to pull. It's not going to do what it needs to do. You want to be able to see your image below. See how here I can see the edges of that and here I can't? I have too much paint. How to fix that is find something to roll off on. And the thing that I like to roll off on is an old book that I've painted. And I just roll off all my extra paint in here. So I have decorated. And then I'm going to go, and what it does is it spreads and it pulls some of that paint because I don't want too much. And I'm just rolling it off. There we go. That looks better. I want to be able to see that image through there before I do my pull. Okay. Are you with me? Should you be working faster than this? Yeah. Are we? Nah. It's all good. We're going to do it. Oh, shoot. We have 2 minutes. We're going to do one more giveaway. Jump in. There we go. Get all your friends in here for the giveaway so we can raid the next person with tons of peoples and show them all the love. We're going to rub this. Renee, hi. We are having a beautiful day. We're playing. I'm having a good day. I'm covered in paint. Any day that I have paint on my hands is a good day. I'm just saying. Always a good day when I have paint. We are on the Atelier Artisan Demo Raid Train. And we are going to be... Oh, man, that is so good. Y'all, that's what I'm talking about right there. That is the ultimate beautiful grunge right there. That could be a journal cover in itself, right? Anybody wants a jelly print, jump in the giveaway. I'm going to pull it, and then we are going to go see Tom Shade's art, who is new to me, and I cannot wait to see what they create. Please stay on the train. If you get lost, it is the Atelier Artisan Demo Raid Train. And we are going... Crafters Outpost, congratulations on that givey. Debbie, again, thank you so very much. Melinda, thank you for the raid. And everybody, please stay on the train. We are going to go see... Maybe we're going to go see Tom. There we are. We got it. Everybody, have a blessed rest of your day. Much love to each and every one of you. I will see you next time. Bye.